Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to all students from Ablai Kazakh University, Kazakhstan. And for introduction, I'm Sindy Yulia Putri, as a lecturer in the subject of Indonesia in international political economy in this semester. So first of all, I would like to explain our lecturing plan for this semester, and our subject names Indonesia in the international political economy with code HIN 120401, and this course classification is elective, and the credit point is 3, and for students in 5th semester. And we have team teaching here. The coordinator for this course or this subject is Dr. Syahrul Salam. And then the team include Dr. Randa Nurmasari Situmayang, MSI, and I myself, Sindy Yulia Putri, S.Pd, MSI. And we have here intended learning outcomes, or ILO, and the program learning outcome, PLO, and this is the formulation of attitudes, knowledge, general skills, and special skills according to the curriculum. The PLO3, the students supposed to understand and can analyze international relations phenomena in various fields using foreign policy theories and models, and conduct practicum or process simulation. And for PLO6, students are supposed to understand and identify various issues in the global political economy and analyze the interaction among actors in it, such as economic diplomacy, political economy, resources, international business politics, and other issues that depict or that represent the global political economic development itself. And the PLO7, students can analyze the relationships between state actors and non-state actors in multilateral cooperation, South-South and North-South, in order to contribute a big impact towards global development using knowledge and technology transfer from developed countries or North, and multinational corporations or MNCs. And for the CLO, namely course learning outcomes, we have 4 CLOs here. The CLO1, students are able to understand Indonesia's position in the dynamics of the international political economy. And the CLO2, students are able to identify international political economy issues and their impact on Indonesia. And the CLO3, students are able to analyze the relationships between Indonesia's economic cooperation with partner countries. And the CLO4, students are able to analyze the challenges of the Indonesian economy versus neoliberalism. And for LLO, or lecture learning outcomes, we have 7 LLOs here that are a breakdown from the CLO. So LLO1, students can understand the position and the role of Indonesia in the international political economy seen from the development of capitalism and neoliberalism. And students can analyze Indonesia's position in the dynamics of global trade developments and the cooperation that exists in it. For LLO2. And for LLO3, students can analyze Indonesia's position in the dynamics of development of MNCs and FDI, foreign direct investment. And for LLO4, students can analyze Indonesia's position in the economic crisis that has occurred at the regional and global levels. And LLO5, students can analyze Indonesia's position on the issues of foreign aid, regional or globally. And for LLO6, students can analyze the impact of economic policy developments in several countries on Indonesia's economic policies and conditions. And lastly, for LLO7, students can analyze the perspective of the Indonesian national economy in the dynamics of the international political economy. And for brief course description, so definitely, this course explains Indonesia's position in various numerous international political economy issues that are developing and are increasingly dynamic at this time. The point of view used is the Indonesian point of view. Various important issues in the international political economy include Indonesia in global capitalism, Indonesia and neoliberalism era, Indonesia and international trade cooperation, Indonesia and FDI, Indonesia and MNCs, Indonesia in the financial crisis and foreign debt, Indonesia in the US and China trade war, and how is the position of Indonesia in the international political economy, regional and global, and we can also analyze real economic relationship between Indonesia and Central Asia, absolutely Kazakhstan, and we have some learning materials for 16 meetings. So the first meeting right now is the introduction to Indonesia in international political economy. The second and third meeting are the big classes. So all students of two classes join in one big room Zoom. And the second meeting is Indonesia in global capitalism. The third meeting is Indonesia and neoliberalism. And the fourth meeting, Indonesia and international trade cooperation. The fifth meeting, Indonesia and FDI or foreign direct investment. The sixth meeting is Indonesia and MNC or multinational corporations. And the seventh meeting, Indonesia in financial crisis and external debt. The eighth meeting in midterm exam. So we have exam here at the eighth meeting, and the nine for meeting 9 is the big class, Indonesia in the US China trade war. The 10th meeting is Indonesia and foreign aid country. To 11, US economic development and its implications for Indonesia. The 12th, in economic development of the European Union and its implication for Indonesia. And the 13th meeting is economic development of South Pacific countries and its implication for Indonesia. And the 14th, economic development of East Asian countries and its implications for Indonesia. The 15th, challenges of Pancasila economy in neoliberalism, and the 16th, final exam. So we have also references for this course. Yeah, the main reference and also supporting the references. We have attached also our articles that published in national journals that can be used as materials or references in this course. And here, so we have online meeting. We have so actually we have offline method. However, you cannot come directly to Indonesia, so we will help we will help our meetings online, the whole, right? So like the week 1 for expected learning outcome or ELO, students are able to understand semester course plan that I explained today, and the lecture contracts, and also understanding of Indonesia in the international political economy. The second, students are able to understand Indonesia in global capitalism. The third, students are able to understand Indonesia in neoliberalism period. And the fourth meeting, students are able to explain in Indonesia and international trade cooperation, like in WTO, IJPA, Indonesia, Japan Economic Partnership Agreement, AKFTA, or ASEAN Korea Free Trade Agreement, and ASEAN Plus 3, and etc. And the fifth meeting, students are able to explain Indonesia and foreign direct investment or FDI. How is the background of the entry of FDI in Indonesia, and what are the impacts of the foreign direct investment for Indonesian development time to time. And the sixth meeting, students are able to explain the relationship between Indonesia and multinational corporations or MNCs. The seventh, students are able to explain Indonesia in financial crisis and foreign debt. The eighth meeting is midterm exam. And the ninth meeting, students are able to explain Indonesia in the US-China trade war. And the 10th meeting, students are able to explain Indonesia and foreign aid. The 11th meeting, students are able to explain US economic development and its implications for Indonesia. And the 12th, students are able to explain the economic development of the European Union and its implications for Indonesia's economic or for the development of Indonesia domestically. And the 13th meeting, students are able to explain the economic development of South Pacific countries and its implications for Indonesia. And 14th, students are able to explain the economic development of East Asia countries like Japan, South Korea, China, and its implications for Indonesia as well. And the 15th meeting, students are able to analyze the economic challenges of Pancasila in the neoliberal vortex. And the 16th meeting is the last meeting of our course. And this is the final exam. So we have actually some method for lecture, for lecturing, namely such as discovery learning, collaborative learning, and for asynchronous, I and also other lecturer will upload PowerPoint and ebooks that you can read independently in your space. And we have also like Zoom or Google Meet, like here, discussion, and we can discuss about all materials that we have in each meeting that we have. So maybe that's enough for my explanation today. And if you and your friends have questions, maybe we can discuss directly in our class in Zoom room. Thank you so much, and see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.